So I'm a little late to the party, but today I'm going to go ahead, take a look at the GTA 6 trailer, give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions, and to talk about what I think is going to happen when it comes to the marketing of this game. Also, by the way, shout out to these guys for the follow on Twitter. If you want a shout out, then all you got to do is follow me on Twitter. It's that simple. Also, recently, I started up channel memberships, so if you want to financially support me, then become a channel member. At least take a look at it. There's some great benefits, so yeah. Also, by the way, there is certain scenes in the trailer that I'm not going to share here on my channel, and that's because if I do, then I run the risk of getting this video demonetized or age restricted, so and that's not great. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start the reaction.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
So far, the graphics look absolutely phenomenal. Am I surprised? No, because again, we all knew that GTA 6 was going to have good graphics. Unless you're one of those people that complained about the graphics when the leaks came out, which is not a fair comparison either because, you know, the game wasn't finished. Speaking of leaks, people are saying on Twitter that Jason fixing the leaks was a reference to the leaks 2 years ago, and it could be, but it could also be just a coincidence. For me personally, I think it's possible, but who really knows?
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
On the looks of things, it looks like you can work out in GTA 6, which is pretty cool because in previous GTA games, you could work out and that affects your body and your character stats, which is pretty cool. They removed that in GTA 4 and 5, and it looks like that might be potentially returning to GTA 6. But keep in mind, this isn't full confirmation because that could be just a cutscene and maybe you don't work out as part of the gameplay and it doesn't affect your character stats, but you never know, it could be. A lot of people are saying that this game is going to be ultra realistic, but who really knows?
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have. Hey.
Hey.
That prison scene is pretty obviously the very beginning of the game, really. What's more interesting, and this is something that I caught on later in the trailer and on Twitter, but there's a theory going around saying that Jason is actually part of the police. Either that he's a former police officer or he's working undercover trying to find something related to Lucia so he can convict her of something, which is also an interesting theory. Do I believe in it? Actually, yes, I do believe in it because that makes a lot of sense because in the trailer, the prison guard somehow knows Jason.
I seen you here before.
You might have.
Which is definitely super interesting.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay. The new beginnings.
You break the news, isn't it?
So far, it looks like we have like an MP5 style SMG, which is pretty cool. I'm curious, honestly, are we stuck with Jason and Lucia, or are we going to get like a third main character? Because on the seams of things, it looks like we're only getting 2, which is definitely interesting compared to GTA 5 where we had 3, but who knows?
Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bells! What's interesting is that Lucia is doing community service, which tells me that Lucia's sentencing is not done. And what else is interesting is that in a previous teaser image, Lucia had an ankle bracelet, which is something that the police use to track, you know, people when they're out on parole or doing community service or something. So it definitely makes sense. I think that Lucia is still under parole or she's doing her sentencing still. So that's why we see her doing community service. I think the whole ankle bracelet stuff and all that other stuff, that's probably going to be like a map restriction thing. Kind of similar to the previous GTA games.
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this? We're doing it right.
Yo, D, this
Definitely stating the obvious here, but that entire scene right here, yeah, that's definitely some sort of mission, right? Where Jason and Lucia are dressed up. They're probably doing some sort of heist. Maybe they're stealing gold, cash, jewelry, or whatever else that is equally valuable. But that's not the interesting part. What I find interesting is that Lucia and Jason are wearing the exact same outfit at different locations, right? One scene, they're on a boat / yacht, and the next scene with them in that same outfits are at a nightclub. And maybe that's the same night. Maybe they went to a nightclub first, then they got on a boat. I don't know, just thought I would mention it because it definitely caught my attention.
full effect. They got your name, address, they got everything.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
That scene right there is the reason why a lot of other people believe in the Jason police theory. And honestly, I can hear it. I don't know if this guy is Jason. I don't know. I kind of see it, but at the same time, I don't.
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Dude, again, this game is absolutely phenomenal looking. That explosion is by far the best explosion I've ever seen in a video game. Also, the particle effects from that safe that is being dragged by that truck. Oh my gosh. Rockstar is absolutely cooking when it comes to the graphics, man.
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than all out.
Hey.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
I'm so glad that Ammunition is coming back. I know it's pretty obvious that they were, but again, I don't know. That store is freaking awesome. Also, the reflections, oh my gosh, they're so good. Again, Rockstar is absolutely cooking when it comes to the graphics and the reflections and stuff, and that is just absolutely incredible. Also, again, we see Lucia wearing a vest or whatever. She's obviously doing community service, so that's cool. I can't wait to see how that plays out when the game gets here. And then the rest of the scenes are pretty cool, I guess. We see a scene that is definitely part of a mission where she's stealing a car out of the back of a truck. So that's really cool. Alright, so here's my final thoughts for the second GTA 6 trailer. So first of all, I wish it was a little longer. I feel like it was a little short. However, it is better than nothing. And honestly, what is in the trailer is absolutely incredible. I would say the graphics are a huge step up compared to the first trailer. A lot of people have been saying that. Also, this trailer kind of shows off more Jason's perspective. The first trailer shows off Lucia's perspective, which is definitely an interesting decision. Kind of shows off the Jason side of the story. It doesn't mean that we don't see stuff from Lucia, but the main focus feels like it's Jason. It starts out with Jason breaking Lucia out of prison, and I don't know. It's just Jason focused. I'm genuinely very excited for this game to come out. I'm probably going to play it on launch day, really, or the day after. We'll see. This game is definitely going to be $100. There's just no way that it's less than that. This will cause controversy. People are going to boycott GTA 6. They're going to say the game is going to be way too expensive. People are going to complain that they have to pay $100. And video game publishers are going to see this, and they will take advantage of it. That's the downside, honestly, and for me personally, I'm happy to spend $100. I think the game is going to be worth $100, but some others might not think the case, and this game will definitely cause controversy. Even then, I do think that despite the price, regardless if it's $100 or $60 or whatever, this game is going to be big. It's going to be the best seller for at least 2026 and possibly overtake all the other games at the very top, like Minecraft, Tetris, and even GTA 5. This game will change gaming history forever. And honestly, I'm excited to see what's going to happen when GTA 6 comes out. For the marketing of the game, this is what I think is going to happen. I think we're not going to hear anything from Rockstar Games up until September of 2025. In September of 2025, I think we're going to see the marketing campaign for GTA 6 increase. We're going to get a third trailer by the end of the summer, which will probably be September. And we're going to get a bunch of new images. We're going to see a bunch of screenshots. Maybe we might get some gameplay. And that's going to trickle out through October, November, September. And then in December, there's probably going to be a fourth trailer. We're going to probably get a few gameplay trailers. We'll probably get a trailer for GTA 6 Online, which you can bet your ass Rockstar Games is going to do that. Like, there's no way in hell they're not going to leave out GTA Online. They're going to do it for the 6th game, obviously. So we're going to see a gameplay trailer for that in December of 2025. Then in early 2026, we're going to see more and more trailers. In April, Rockstar is going to give out the game for free to streamers and YouTubers. They're going to play it, and then slowly but surely, maybe closer to the release date, these YouTubers and streamers are going to release videos early before the release date comes out. And then maybe GTA 6 Online might come out early, and then the campaign will release. But that's my guess. Let me know what you guys think below about my marketing prediction for GTA 6. Tell me what you guys think of my opinion in the comment section below. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and see ya. Peace.